the baby, that's my baby.
Her friends and her mom hate me. Go. Lay down on the bed, do the cry, baby. She ain't gave me none of that in a while. She had the boy waiting, I don't mind waiting. Come here. Oh, you ain't gon' respond to my text? Oh, yeah. Want me keep on my diamonds with sex? What's your name? Keisha, Key, Jasmine, Kiera, Megan, go.
We're here today with Adrian Gomez. Who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date? We're here today with Seth Tronhall. Who in this team would be most likely to screw up a first date?
Oh, man. I can name about 3 good people. I don't know if there's just one.
Go for it.
James Gay is definitely going to screw up something if he gets there. He has to get there first, but if he gets there, he's definitely messing that up. Probably, I feel like Gaspar would mess one up just because, like, I don't think he's into, like, doing dates and whatnot. And then definitely Louis. I don't know why. I just feel like Louis is a terrible, like, if he takes a girl out to eat, he's definitely not paying for the whole thing. Like, that kind of guy.
We're here today with Jordan Ardoin and Renee Solis. First, Jordan, who in this team would be most likely to screw up a first date?
I'd have to say Mr. James Gay.
Same question, Renee.
I'm going to have to go with Adrian Gomez because he doesn't know how to talk to girls.
Here with Alex Arinchuk. Who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Dylan Gaspard, 100%.
Here today with Brent Leslie. Les, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
I'd have to say definitely Gage Colligan.
Here today with Cameron Daigle. Peanut, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date? Wow.
I think Luke Benoit, the guy batting.
I'm Brandon Noel, and this is Kobe Baker. Bake, how you see about this weather today, man? How you feel about it?
I don't know. It's pretty cloudy for the most part. I don't see no sun. I see no clear sky. It's overcast for sure.
Wind's blowing straight out, and it's pretty windy. So, and the clouds are getting kind of dark. So there could be somewhat of rain.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bake.
No, you good. You good. You all right. But anyway, still can't hit balls out. It's kind of weird, but it's whatever.
We just got to believe in our guys, man. You know, they just got to pull up and
they're gonna
win.
I just want to see some bombs get hit.
Yeah, after you hit a bomb, you know, you want to see more hit like yours.
Yeah.
Exactly. The throw to Kobe Baker, hit off the leg. Oh, not a good start. We have to restart here. Throw to Baker again. A kick. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Yella, not very good at this. Wow. Throw it to Bake off the chest, off the leg. Oh, wow. Y'all are definitely some NAIA.
Here with Chris Daly and Kai Carey. Chris, who do you think would most likely screw up on the first date?
I'll go with Gaspard or James Gay.
Gaspard or James Gay. Kai?
Ooh, this is a good one. Definitely Drake. I think Drake would mess up a first date.
Some very good picks. Here with Reed Griffin. Reed, who would most likely screw up on the first date?
I'm going to have to go with Connor Dickinson. Because he's probably going to talk about hunting and stuff on the first date. Something weird. I don't know.
Ooh.
Today with James Gay. James, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Bryce Austin.
Today with Austin Manuel, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Trace Galloway.
Today with Kyler Carson. Kyler, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Woody.
That's a good one. Today with Peyton Parker. Peyton, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Oh, 100% James Gay. I don't think he can talk to a female.
Today with Trace Galloway. Trace, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Oh, 100% James Gay. He can't even talk to a girl. He's scared of girls.
Here with Keegan Garcia. Keegan, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Dylan Gaspard.
Here today with Jackson Bernard and Michael Harlow. First, Harlow, who in this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Bryce Austin.
How about you? Same question.
That was a great choice, but I'm going to have to go with and I'll go with Keith.
Keith Mack. Here Here today with Sloan Graves and Connor Dickinson. First, Connor, who on the team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Ooh, Ronnie McBride.
What about you, Sloan? Same question.
I'm going to go Gameday just because he's probably never been on the team.
Oh. Today with Michael Harlow. Harlow, who on the team is most likely to screw up a first date?
I feel like I'm on a spaceship. Just laugh.
Who on this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Keegan Garcia.
Here today with Kai, Carey, and Wyatt. What else? Okay. First, Woody. Who on this team would be most likely to screw up a first date?
I think I'm gonna have to go Mr. James Gay.
What about you, Kai? Screw up a first date.
Screw up? Like, what do you mean screw up? Like,
who would screw up a first date?
I don't know. Probably you.
Today with Kobe Baker. Bake.
It's part 2.
That is part 2. Who on the team would be most likely to screw up a first date?
Point the camera at this man behind James. When that's hiding over there. James!
Here with me, I have Jacob Norman. Jacob, who is most likely to screw up a first date?
Sloan Graves.
Tib, do you have anything to say? No? That's what I thought.
We're here with Drake Lee and Zach Larson. First, Larson, who on this team do you think is most likely to screw up a first date?
It would definitely be Woody.
Woody?
Yeah.
What about you, Drake?
It would most definitely be Woody. Most definitely.
Any reasoning behind that?
He's just always nervous.
He's nervous all the time. He's nervous all the time.
Here today with Keith McKigney. Keith, who on this team do you think is most likely to screw up a first date?
I will have to go with Mr. James Gay.
James Gay. Here today with Ron and McBride. Ron, who on this team do you think is most likely to screw up a first date?
Oh, I don't want to. This is bad. Smoke.
Here today with Caden Sarah. Caden, who on this team is most likely to screw up a first date?
Golly, screw up a first date. I go James Gay, man. I feel like they'd be weirded out by him. I go James Gay.
James Gay. Here with Peyton Mercantile. Goose. Who on the team do you think is most likely to screw up a first date? So I gotta be James Gay. They didn't get the first date, but gotta be James Gay.
How you let your fastball get taken deep?
I didn't get my fastball taken deep this year.
Yeah, you did.
When?
Against me.
There's no video proof of this, so.
Well, you're lucky that it's not on TV.
TV, bitch. We don't play on TV.
How does it feel to be the shortest guy on the team?
I think that guy might be a little shorter than me.
Just look at this.
Sloan, what are you doing? Are you trying to kill Lewis?
Hold harder, Sloan.
Hope he has a. So this is the Wild James Gay, the leading vote getter for the most likely to screw up the first date. He's currently running away from us.
Scared to answer the question.
Let's go get him. Let's go get him.
We're going to confront him. James Gay. How do you feel about being the leading vote getter?
Brandon Noah, how does it feel to lose to me twice in ping pong yesterday?
How does it feel to lose to me twice in the the show yesterday?
I did not recall playing the show yesterday, but
I do not recall playing
I do remember you and Jace played a 2v1 against me in ping pong, and you lost 21-11.
Do you have any proof of this?
Yes, I took a video.
Okay, I'll have proof of you playing me in the show. Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Good
I
night.
do. We're here today with Connor Dickinson and Renee Solis. First, Connor. Who do you think on this team would be the person to get divorced within the first year of marriage? Seth Trahan. Same question?
Might have to go with either Seth Trahan or Dylan Gaspar.
Any reason why?
Just my team.
Solid pick with Dylan. Solid pick.
So Zach, being that you're from Washington, how is it like adjusting to Louisiana weather and Louisiana customs? Being that you're from the northern state of Washington.
Well, the customs are different, but I came from Texas before Washington, so I'm kind of normal to the heat.
Yikes, folks! Here with Brandon Noel and Nate Marketel. Brandon, on a scale of 1 to 10, how gay is Goose? Oh man, you should see with them JV bus rides. That is a solid 9.5 out of a 10. If he was a little bit more hands-on, to be a 10. But
Out of the house. Here with Wilma. Bake. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sexy is this?
No homo, but I'll give him a solid 10.
10. Wilma.
Sexy bake.
3. Bake, any words to pick yourself?
Here today with Gage Colligan. Colligan, who on the team do you think is most likely to screw up a first date?
I feel like Harlow.
Michael Harlow?
Yeah, I feel like Harlow.
Coming out after the half inning, Bryce Austin with 3 Ks to start off the game. On the mound, we got number 3, Frank Miller. Went to Nunez with him. What a swell guy. But stepping up to the plate to lead off for the Generals is number 15, Julian Kleber. Brandon, what do you think he's going to do here?
Knowing Kleber, coaches want him to swing. He's been a guy who's been kind of in and out of the varsity lineup, they've been trying to find a spot for him. Kobe Baker's been emerging as a pretty solid hitter and a pretty solid defender. And with the first pitch, we have a leadoff bunt. It's a pretty good bunt, but pitcher fields it really well off the mound and has a nice throw to first base to get Kleber on the first pitch. Not your ideal start on 1 pitch out of your inning, but it was a good attempt.
And now stepping up to the plate is number 18, Luke Benoit. He got a couple votes for most likely to screw up the first date, so hopefully
he doesn't screw up this first pitch fastball.
Yeah. And he fouls that one straight back. Take a little daddy hack. How do you feel about the swing, Brandon?
Benny's swing is, I'd say, chaotic because there's a lot of moving parts in there. His hands are always moving as it should, but he has a very aggressive load into his leg kick, which could possibly change his eyesight whenever he goes to swing, but he makes good contact with the ball many of times, as he does there.
As he pops up to the center fielder. Looks like he just got under that ball, too. He gets some time with that. He might have him a home run, but we got 2 outs in the bottom of the first, bringing up number 36, Wilma. Not going to say the last name. Got to keep it clean for the commentation. Let's see what Wilma does here. Kind of a patient hitter, but squares the ball up and hits the ball pretty well.
Manuel's not known as an aggressive hitter. He likes to work counts and make the pitcher throw a lot of pitches because, the first 2 batters went down in 3-4 pitches, and that's never good for a first inning for a hitting team. But let's see what Manuel does with his 1-1 pitch here.
And he drives that one pretty well. Just got under it again. Another fly ball to center field. And that's 3 up, 3 down for the Nunez Pelicans. Let's hope to go out there. Bryce Austin throws another shutout inning, and we'll be back after this half inning.